big few hours, hasn't it been, in terms of the political situation in the United States? Confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett, the nominee for the Supreme Court.
Look, Kieran, this was all but revealed 24 hours ago through media reports, but today was that final confirmation. So this is a huge development in the process of selecting the new justice. And this has been a lot of pressure on Donald Trump from the Democrats to be holding off, like in 2016, like when Obama wanted to nominate Merrick Garland and had to sit on it for a year before it collapsed. He's obviously ploughing ahead, and it's for a few really key reasons. And it's because they want that conservative balance on the court. If this is a contested election, which it's shaping up to be, that's going to matter quite significantly. Also really playing into a number of key issues like abortion rights, with people concerned about Roe versus Wade going back to the Supreme Court. Now with the conservative balance there, that's really shaping that debate. But also the Affordable Care Act. Those oral arguments are going to be heard in November, so that's another key election issue. But today, when President Trump and both Amy Coney Barrett were announcing this nomination and Ms Barrett was accepting it, they were both very much trying to make the point that this was not a political nomination and that they would follow the letter of the law.
Amy then received one of the highest honors a young lawyer could have, serving as a clerk on the Supreme Court for Justice Antonin Scalia, a highly... Judge Barrett was confirmed to the Circuit Court 3 years ago by a bipartisan vote. Her qualifications are unsurpassed, and her record is beyond reproach. This should be a straightforward and prompt confirmation. Should be very easy. Good luck. It's going to be very quick.
And Annalise, you're in Chicago, Illinois. Early voting is underway there now.
It's a few counties outside of Chicago here that have begun early voting, and this is happening in states right across the US. So it's really interesting gauge to see how many people are enthusiastic to vote. And in those counties in Illinois that have opened up in the last few days, they've had lines around the blocks. Many voters reporting that they've had to wait as much as 2 hours to cast their ballot, and not a lot of people leaving the lines. And so that does show that there's great enthusiasm. The concern here is in a democratic state like Illinois that those people who are worried about the coronavirus pandemic are more likely to be Democrat voters, and so the Democrats are concerned that they wouldn't be getting out and casting their ballot. But if you take it with the assumption that those people casting their ballots early are probably enthusiastic about that topic, it could show that it really is going to swing that way. But there's still a long way to go, and the discussion of mail-in voting is really going to start escalating as more of these polling booths open, and we're now just over 40 days away from the election.
And Annalise, we've got only a few days away until the first of the debates. How critical will they be?
These debates are always so fascinating to watch. What really resonates with people, and often it's those gaffe moments that really translate through. So the reporting so far has been that Donald Trump is preparing for an aggressive attack on Joe Biden, but there's a lot of misinformation coming from both camps. For Joe Biden, the challenge is really going to be making sure he doesn't come across like he's unprepared, any gaffes, or going on any kind of tangents, because he really has had quite a problem with his public appearances, with some issues with looking like he's rambling a bit. By the same token, the challenge for Donald Trump is to not appear too brusque with him, too aggressive and too unpleasant, because I can tell you, when I've been out speaking to voters, plenty of people who say that they don't mind Donald Trump, they think he did a good thing for the economy while he's been in before the coronavirus, certainly don't like his brusque nature and they don't like his tweets. And so this is going to be the fine balancing act when he's trying to talk to those key voters, and for Joe Biden to make sure that there's no slip-ups.